Hey guys, what is going on? KingKongor here. This is an update on the Sunder build that I had before. The Sunder build on the first video honestly was very dated and so much changed, so I have to update it. It's now with a one-hander and everything. I am running 15s with this comfortably, but being a warrior, being so sluggish and slow, you might die sometimes. My current defenses are quite insane. About 84% physical reduction. We got 79 cold, 83 fire, and 79 lightning, and almost chaos capped. But it varies per gear, of course. So what has changed? We're gonna first start with obviously the gems. So we got the mace strike with devastate, demolisher, overpower, rootless. This is just to get some stunts going in case you want to hit something with just auto attack. I mean, I basically never touch it. I mean, this is one of those Pet of X01 one button builds, because basically all you have to do is Sunder, and here and there you'll shout. So it's pretty awesome. Sunder is currently 5 length. I have Fist of War, Martial Tempo, Upheaval, and Fire Infusion. And then Hammer of the Gods has Ignition, Eternal Flame, Primal Ornament, Heft. And then Herald of Ash, this is with Vitality for survivability, and Cannibalism also for survivability, especially this one's very good. Seismic Cry, also really important, of course, with Dazing Cry and Searing Flame. Why Seismic Cry is so important, I'll show you in a bit. Overwhelming Presence is to get the ailment threshold on the monsters down, and also have better stun thresholds, which is awesome. Infernal Cry with Premeditation, Ingenuity, and Murderous Intent. And we got Leap Slam with some Fire Penetration, Momentum, and Holy Descent. To be honest, like, the only thing that really matters here is Momentum, just to get a bit faster leaps going. Volcanic Fissure I actually don't use at all, but it's in there because why not? And if you do have more spirit, then you can use Time of Need as well. So yeah, how does it basically work? You Sunder, basically. If there's a strong mob, then you will use the Infernal Cry, and then you Sunder. And if you manage to stun something, so if something has like a full stun bar, then you Seismic Cry, Infernal Cry, and Sunder or Hammer of the Gods. Like, both of them are good. I usually use Hammer of the Gods on elites or bosses, but make sure to use it after you Seismic Cry and Infernal Cry to really up the damage. So that's basically the synergy. But most of my maps, all I do is run around and I just spam my Sunder. It's pretty strong, even with only 3 of my ascendancies done. I haven't gotten the 4th one yet, but I would get in Ancestral Empowerment, which will basically open up one of the gem slots on Sunder. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, passive tree. So we're heavy on fire. I got the Avatar of Fire, more fire over here. Basically start with all the melee damage, all that stuff. You get the Relentless, and we're playing with a shield, so easy 12% block. More block over here. Got some attack damage with one-hander weapons. Lots of armor over here. These are really good, especially this one. More stun thresholds, and stun threshold helps you to make sure that you don't get stunned. Like, every time your character goes like that really short interruption, that is basically being stunned. So if you have more stun threshold, this helps. So the more armor, the more stun threshold, the less you get stunned, which is awesome. So these are all the armor nodes. Then over here, we are going for more block, more armor, and heat proofing. And because we have this much fire resist, all these resistances over here, more of the 25% of that physical is taken from fire resist instead. So that's really good. We got a bit more stun threshold over here. I'm bending with a little bit of extra life. The only life node in this entire passive tree, which is ridiculous because there's people with 18,000, 20,000 ES. So why the hell do we only get 3% life? But Can't have it all, guys. Can't have it all. Over here, more empowered attacks, and then Warcraft and empowered additional attacks. So instead of just one empowered attack, you'll have two. So very strong with this build. Over here, we got Split the Earth, Aftershock chance, and here more Aftershock chance. And that together with this is about 40-something% chance. So you'll be Aftershocking all the time. And what is an Aftershock? Well, if I hit this, only one attack, but an Aftershock can happen. That's an Aftershock. And they happen quite often. Not this time, though. Well, yeah. It's RNG, but sometimes they happen all the time, as you can see now. But yeah, very strong stuff. More fire damage, more block, and all the resistance. This, however, is a very important one. Block magic. You kind of want to get this quite early, especially if you get into the 5 link. As a warrior, you probably have only like 200, 300, maybe 400 mana. A Sunder, for me, right now, costs 155 lives. So let's say you would have 300 mana. This would be 155 mana. You use one Sunder and you're halfway. So you would be chugging mana pots all the time. The downside, however, on blood magic, you cannot replace your mana pots with a health pot. So you cannot have 2 health pots. So that's a bit weird. But blood magic will help you not constantly have to press 2. So personally, I really like this. So yeah, this is the build the way it is right now. That is at level 86. Let's say you get more points. You can try and go for more ignite over here and more magnitude. You can just fill in all these little attacks. I mean, honestly, defenses, and that is something I've focused on the most. Defenses are fine. You have 40 more points. I would put them all in damage. Honestly, just damage, or just a lot of strength to get more health. And if you get more strength, you could use a two-hander if you'd like to do that. But my one-hander is insane, by the way. This is the best on the market that I've seen right now. 640 hybrid DPS, which is insane. But yeah. Not everyone will find something like that. But yeah, just go for some DPS nodes. I mean, there's a lot of fire down here. And these are crits, though. This is a lot of crits. So this here, 18 damage, 22 chance to ignite, and more damage with hits and against burning enemies. So you can go there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. And then you got a couple over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, then you're almost level 100. And around that level, you can basically just get this one and that one for a little bit more attack speed. So there's plenty points that you could go for. Yeah, that is the build. I do 15s quite easily. Sometimes I die, though. I mean, it's not an immortal build. There's definitely better builds out there. But if you enjoy Sunder, this should get you pretty far, especially through the campaign and especially through early maps. And in late maps, you should be okay. But don't expect to have the smoothest experience. I mean, I still die every now and then, but it's a cool build. I enjoy it. Hope you do too. Thank you for watching.